Talking about life insurance is never a pleasant conversation, but it is a necessary one so you can protect your family and those you love from the unexpected. Joining me today is Debra Roth, a licensed life insurance advisor from SelectQuote. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for being here. You know firsthand what it is to cash in on a life insurance policy. I know you have a personal story. Would you mind sharing that?
Sure, I think it's an important story. I mean, I tell my clients all the time, trying to get them to understand the importance of life insurance.
And it is.
My husband passed away 13 years ago. It was a sudden passing. He wasn't ill.
I'm so sorry.
Thank you. And you know, we had a life insurance policy. And
children?
There were 4 children. We had 4 children still in school. One of them just starting college. And it was a tough time for everybody. And one of the things you don't want to have to worry about, you want to be able to grieve, you want to be able to focus on what's important at that time. You don't want to worry about how the mortgage is going to be paid or how the, who's going to make sure the car payment is taken care of and things like that. So we were fortunate we had that life insurance policy. So I was able to take that time, spend that time trying to heal myself,
Sure.
heal the children, and make sure
forward.
everybody was moving in the right direction instead of stumbling. If I was distracted, it wouldn't have worked out that way.
And a lot of people think about getting one, they don't do it. A lot of people think it's not going to happen, but it can. You are the example here. So if someone's thinking about it today, what's the difference, let's say, between a term and a whole life insurance policy? Because I hear both of those.
Oh yeah, I get that question all the time, and it's the word whole life you have for your whole life.
Okay.
It's a lot more expensive than term insurance, but it is for your whole life. Term life insurance is for a specific period of time. It's for a term in your life, and generally speaking, the term is during your wage earning years. You want to make sure you have adequate coverage. It's very affordable to get term life insurance. You want to make sure that income is replaced so that your family isn't going to be worrying about, am I going to be able to send the kids to college? Am I going to be able to keep the roof over my head?
Now, every family is different, every demand is different. So how do you know how much you need? Is there a formula?
There's no cookie cutter formula
Okay.
or anything. I always tell people, talk to one of our life advisors at SelectQuote. We can discuss with you what your needs are.
Assess how your life
Right.
is.
We want to find out, tell me about, what type of career do you have? What kind of income? What kind of bills do you have? How big is your family? How old is your family? We want to make sure that the term is the right term for you and that the replacement amount would be adequate if, God forbid, something were to happen to one or other spouse. And again, it's important for both spouses to have life insurance. I can't stress that enough because you just don't know when and you don't know who. And you're not going to work tomorrow if your loved one passes away. You're going to need that time to heal.
Because it is overwhelming if that should happen. And it is overwhelming to choose that life insurance policy. So where do you begin?
Call SelectQuote.com, give one of our life advisors a call, or go to our website, SelectQuote.com, where you can work up a quote for yourself. What we do is we shop across the market. We're looking for the best policy at the best price for our customers. And we've been in business for over 30 years, so we have the experience behind us, and we work with the best companies out there in the market, the A or A+ rated life insurance companies.
And it's really important to reach out to someone that has that personal interest for you.
Absolutely. You want to make sure somebody's got your best interest at heart. We're pretty much commission blind when we go into it. We don't know how much we're going to get paid for the life insurance quote, which makes it fair to you, because we're not trying to sell you something. We're trying to make sure you have something you need. A great example is a 37-year-old woman in great health could get a $750,000 life insurance policy with a 10-year term for $19 a month. If she wanted only, say, a $350,000 policy would only cost $13 a month. So it's a lot more affordable than you think it is.
And for one day that something could happen,
Yes.
It could be a lifesaver.
And you just don't know when it's going to happen. So take care of it now so that your loved ones are protected.
Thank you so much for sharing your information and your personal story.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Kids doing good?
They are great.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And if you'd like more information on a term life insurance, you can go to SelectQuote.com or go to our website, thebalancingAct.com.